Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be dealing with the question remove nth node from end of list. In this question, we've been given the head of a linked list which points to the first element. We have to remove the nth node from the end of the list and return its head. Now, this would have been an easier question if we were supposed to remove the nth node from the start of the list, from the very beginning. And let's say if our n is 2, if we would have removed this element, it would have been simpler, right? But we have to remove it from the end of the list. So if n is equal to 2, in this case, we will be removing the element which is at the second place from the end. Alright, so how do we approach this problem? Now there are two ways to approach this. First, we could perhaps just reverse the linked list, just reverse all the connections, and then maybe we could start from here and remove the second element from the end of the list, which would then be the second element from the beginning of the list, technically speaking. We could do that, but that it just seems more complex. That seems irrelevant or unnecessary, rather, for this question. Maybe we can have something simpler. What could that simpler approach possibly be? I say that let's use two pointers. One will be the fast moving pointer, the other will be the slow moving pointer. Alright. So, what will these pointers actually do? The fast moving pointer, what we'll do is that if n is 2, we will move it n places. So, if n is 2, we'll move 1 and 2 places. Alright. And what we'll do then is start moving the two pointers together after this has moved n places. And we will do that till this fast pointer reaches the very last node of the list. So we'll keep it moving one by one till we reach the very end. Now if you notice that, then you'll notice that the target element is right in front of the slow pointer. And that will always be the case, except one, which I'll get to. So what we have to do now is detach the node in front of the slow pointer, right? We will simply start pointing this slow pointer's node to the next element's next node. So we'll say that, okay, let's start pointing to this node over here. Let's detach this connection and we're pretty much sorted. For closure, you can detach this connection as well and you have to return the head and that will simply be your answer. The case that we'll be missing here is when we only have one node in our list. So if we initialize the fast and the slow pointers, the fast pointer, if it moves n places, it will simply move out of the list, which will give it a null value. In that case, we simply have to return null, and that is a case that we'll handle separately. And that's pretty much all that we have to do. So let's talk about the implementation in the next video. Thank you for watching and follow for more.